Hi again. Okay, so in this video I want to show you some of our beautiful, wonderful, sweet storybooks. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is Usborne's 10-minute bedtime stories. So this is our first one in the series, and we have one that's like another 10-minute bedtime stories. And this one is just so beautiful, you guys, great for bedtime. And this one comes with the Tin Soldier, Beauty and the Beast, let's see, The Firebird, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Pinocchio. So many beautiful stories, and I just love all the illustrations. So great to read right before bed. They can pick one little story to read. Look how beautiful those illustrations are. They're just wonderful. And as your child gets older, they can start reading them to you. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. So this is Usborne's 10-minute stories, okay? Next we have Babies Come from Airports. So this has been a really big hit. So this is all about adoption. So all these little kiddos are adopted and they're getting a brand new sister, I think from China. And they really honestly think the babies come from airports because that's where they're picking up their little sister. And it's just a sweet, sweet little story. So if you have adopted a child or you know somebody who's adopting, this would be a great gift. Really fun little illustrations. But I love just the message in the end, babies come from love. So it doesn't matter where your babies come from. It's all about love and family and the importance of that. So this has been a really, really big seller. Just a great, great, subject. Okay, next we have Take Ted Instead. So this came out, I think, this past summer. And this has been a really popular one. It's about a little boy who doesn't want to go to sleep. We've all been there. And this is so cute. He wants to take everybody, so no, take Jed instead, which is his little brother. It's time for bed, sleepyhead. No, take Zed instead, his little robot. He wants to take his neighbor, and then at the end they all end up in bed with him. It's so cute. But Ted, of course, is his teddy bear. So, just a really darling bedtime book. Okay. Next, let's move on to How Deep is the Sea? Okay, this one is more of like a learning book, but it's also a storybook as well. So it's about a little penguin that's asking all the sea animals, how deep is the sea? And they're all saying, they're all giving him different answers. He's got a little submarine, and he goes deep, deep down, gets darker and darker. And then I love it, and it's deep enough for very small penguins to have very big adventures, said his mama as she rubbed him dry. I'm proud of you, my little Pip. So Pip is a little penguin. And then what's really cool is in the back of this one, it has this chart in this little envelope here. They can open up, and they can actually put it up on the wall, and it shows the depth of the ocean. Isn't that really cool? So it's a great, storybook, but it also has some learning factors to it as well. Great for those little ones that have lots of questions, right? Okay, next let's move on to Bob is a Unicorn. So this has been such a popular storybook. This is by our awesome Michelle Nelson-Schmidt. She writes them all and she does all the illustrations. And it's about Bob, who's an elephant, but he thinks he's a unicorn. And he's asking all the animals, what do you think I am? And they're like, I don't have time for you, Bob. And then at the end, it doesn't matter what people think because he believes he's a unicorn and that's all that matters. But then at the end you can see it's just an elephant with a paper towel holder on his head and the little girl. And he thinks the little girl is a fairy princess. It's just such a sweet story. And then this one also comes with Bob the plushie. How cute is that? And you can take his little horn off. How darling. What a great gift, right? So that's Bob's Unicorn. Super cute. All right, next we have... from the same author is What If Monsters. So this is great for your, your toddler that maybe has some anxieties, that is afraid of, little things like monsters under the bed and, kids laughing at him at school. And it goes, what if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? So his little what if monster is putting all those negative thoughts in his head. And then at the end, he kind of says to his what if monster, you know what if I have fun? What if I make a friend? And so it's all about building that confidence. And that's what we want for our little ones, right? We don't want them to be scared and nervous and anxious. So this is a great one. And it also comes with, all of our books come with plushies. Our what if monster. Isn't he cute? So another great gift, great bedtime story. They can snuggle this when they go to bed. So my boys love this one. Okay, next we have Pandemonia. So this came out recently, and it's really popular. When visiting the zoo, don't wake the panda, whatever you do. So it's a rhyming book, so great for reading aloud. The zebra, giraffe, and hyenas all laugh. The geckos and gibbons all giggle, which causes the emus to shimmy and sway, and the tapirs' bottoms to jiggle. So lots of animals, bright, colorful, illustrations, and wonderful rhyming text. So this is really sweet, and they end up waking the panda at the end, but it's really cute. All right, Pandemonia, super cute. All right, moving right along. This is I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, you guys. Okay, so this is probably my one storybook that I just sell the bejesus out of. Everybody loves this one. So I'm a Dirty Dinosaur is really cute, really rhythmical in language. I'm a dirty dinosaur with a dirty snout. I never wipe it clean. I just sniff and snuff about. So great for reading aloud. Let me tell you a little unknown fact. Well, people know about it, but the original illustrations were made with dirt and mud. Isn't that cool? And then we also have I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, which the original illustrations were made with chocolate and cocoa and sprinkles. And what's really also cool is that these pages are really durable. They're kind of like a thin plastic page. So, our little ones are rough, so these are great. Really popular if you have a dinosaur lover. This is the book. Okay, let's move on to Cordelia, another Michelle Nelson Schmidt. This is Cordelia, Little Girl Who Can Fly. And once again, it's a rhyming book, and it's all, once again, like What If Monster, about confidence and not caring what those negative Nancys are saying, and just, doing what you believe in your heart is what you're meant to be doing. And so she flies, and then people start doubting her, and she gets kind of sad, and then she says, you know what, I'm going to fly anyway. I'm going to do what I want to do. So this is a beautiful, beautiful book. Great message, and it has a little Cordelia doll you can get. Wonderful gift as well. Love it. Think about Easter gifts, guys. It's coming up soon, or Valentine's Day. So that's a cute one. All right, next we have, this is another really popular one, Nibbles. So Nibbles is a little monster. I don't have the plushie, but there is a plushie. And he eats through, he gets out of his cage, he escapes. And he eats through the pages of the book. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? And he even eats through some of the classics. Little Red Riding Hood, he eats right through that one. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So this is just really, really popular. We also have Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide, all about dinosaurs. This is great with kindergarten, preschoolers. Even I've seen older kids who are like, Nibbles, that's the one I want. So this is really, really popular. Really cute. And it does have a little corduroy plushie, a little yellow monster. All right, next we have a great little bedtime story called Animali. So it has those similar pages to the I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, really durable. And it's I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. I love you powerfully like an ox. So the illustrations are really simple and sweet, rhyming once again. So I just love the message in this one too in the back. It's I love you so for you're my family. So great if you have an animal lover, great bedtime story. All right, moving right along. Okay, The Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth, another really popular storybook. This one has a little bit of kind of fun and fantasy, but there also is some nonfiction as well. So the woolly mammoth, the little baby woolly mammoth, escapes, right? And he escapes into a museum. So you open up and it's got flaps and beautiful illustrations. The little boy is looking for this little woolly mammoth at the museum. And once again, the nonfiction comes in because he's in a museum. So like, for instance, under the sea, there's some facts here. Corals are animals. The clumps that we call coral are made up of thousands of animals called polyps. So it has tons of, educational information. Here's a little bit about dinosaurs as he roams through the museum looking for the woolly mammoth. And get this, it has a little plushy woolly mammoth that you can get separately. How cute is that? Okay, we're almost there, you guys. This is a new one. I say ooh, you say ah. So this is kind of a new idea. It's kind of like Simon Says, okay? So it's really silly, There's something very simple that I need you to remember. When I say ooh, you say ah as loudly as you can. Are you ready? So most of the time we're like, shh, be quiet, let me read you the story. But in this one, you really want the child to speak up and reply back. So I think the donkey ends up with underpants on its head. Just really bright, bold, great for preschoolers. Love that one. I say ooh, you say ah. Very cute. Lemur Dreamer is another new one that just came out, and this is about Louis the lemur. Lemurs are just super cool, don't you think? He is a sleepwalker, and all his little animal friends are telling the story of Louis when he's sleepwalking. So it isn't a rhyming book, but it's a really cute little story. Lots of fun little animals, great illustrations, and just a sweet, sweet story. Louis the lemur. Okay, last but not least, sorry, this is a long one, guys. This is Olga de Polga. So this is a great storybook for your older reader. I would say like 6 and up. This author actually wrote, oh geez, I just forgot. Paddington Bear, excuse me. So this is just a sweet, beautiful book to go on that bookshelf. Great for bedtime, maybe read a chapter. There's maybe 20 chapters. And it's about a little guinea pig that has all these fun adventures. Olga de Polga is her name, and it's just really cute and adventurous and fun. And she has a head full of stories and a nose for adventure. Olga de Polga is a little guinea pig with big ideas. So this is a great fun little storybook for your older reader. And that's a long one, but thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Bye-bye.